Hello, and welcome back to the Who Are You podcast. Welcome to episode 166. Crazy to think that we are sitting there on 166 today. Yes. If this is your first time checking out the Who Are You podcast, make sure you guys give us a follow on all of our social media. It's going to be at Who Are You Pod, from everything from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all the normal spots. Make sure you guys check out the YouTube channel as well so we can put out some more funny videos out like we're putting out today. It's going to be Who Are You podcast, and you guys will be able to find us on there. But today, sitting down for another fun Sunday hangout conversation. We've been trying to come up with some more fun ideas, other things to bring to the channel for the podcast side of things.
If you're just listening, you might want to go watch this one.
Exactly. So we have some parts of today's video. If you guys are watching it on the YouTube channel side of things, you guys obviously see we got some sodas in front of us.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing another blindfold challenge today.
Woo!
So it'll be some fun stuff. You know,
Hopefully this one's a little easier.
Shannon had a rough time on the chicken sandwiches one.
I did.
So we're bringing out a fun soda one. So I think we have 5 different sodas in there. We're going to be blindfold taste testing. You know, some common names that you guys will see in there. Maybe some Baja Blast, some Coca-Cola, some Pepsi. What else did we get? Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Dr. Pepper and...
Root beer.
Root beer. Okay. So we have all of those 5 today. So we're going to be doing a blindfold taste test. Shannon's going to be starting out. Before we started this episode, I did a little bit of a mixing around in there.
Yes.
So this is going to be interesting. So Shannon's going to have to make her guesses. We're going to go from right to left. I guess my right to left and yours as well on the screen. They're like, what the fuck's he talking about?
Well, no, I think it'll still... No, yeah, it's left to right on the screen.
Yes. So basically...
Either way.
Basically how the rules are going to be, you're going to try one, or we're going to extend your microphone out so you can lean to the side and talk and everything, but you're going to have to guess off the rip what that is.
Guess off the rip.
Yep. Now, if you go down the line...
How much can I drink of it?
I mean, you can take...
Just a sip, or
What are you going to drink, the whole freaking bottle?
No,
what are we talking about?
No. Just a couple sips.
Couple sips. Okay. But yes, you can do that. And say if you are making your way through the line and you guessed one, like at the beginning here, you thought that was Coke. Mm-hmm. And then you get to this one over here and you think it's Coke instead, you can switch your answer.
Okay.
But once you try all 5, you have to give your final answers on this.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna let you start getting your blindfold on, let you start messing with that a little bit. I'll get the microphone pulled up a little bit to help you out.
Goodness gracious, my hair.
This is going to be an interesting one today, y'all. Let us know what y'all think. Put it in the comments below. All right. Let's see.
Do I put the headphones back on?
You can. Extend this bad boy out a little bit. Oh no. All right. Let's see if this thing even holds.
How does this look?
You look great, my dear. You always look great. All right.
I don't want anyone to put me on blast.
All right. So you can... I'm going to move this over to your side. You're fine.
Oh, you're moving it to me?
Yep. Going to move it to you.
Oh, I need to, stand up.
Go ahead.
Oh!
You're good.
The microphone. Oh.
The headphone cord. There you go.
Yeah, I'll just...
Get your butt up.
Do that?
All right.
Okay. I can't see anything.
You're fine. You're fine. So...
What do?
I got the straw right here. So, give me your hand. So, try it right there. Yeah. Okay. So, what do you think that one is? Your mic is down near your right hand.
What is that one? I was feeling more confident before I started that. I think that one is Dr. Pepper.
Okay. So, you're going to say that's Dr. Pepper. All right. Give me that. Release.
Release.
All right. Now, next one over.
Am I using the same straw?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that one's Coke.
All right. So, say that. Remember, your right-hand side, the microphone's down near the right.
That one's Coke.
Okay. So, you think that one's Coke?
Yep.
Okay. All right. One second. There you go. All right. Give me your hand. There you go. Try that one out now.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast. No?
You're fine.
Maybe I need a palate cleanser.
You're fine.
You're laughing. Dang it. I don't like this.
I was not expecting this so far.
What?
All right. So, your hand right here. So you're going to have to lean to the left a little bit.
Oh, no, that one's freaking Baja Blast.
You think that one's Baja Blast now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to go back.
So here, I'm going to go back to that one, the one before that you just said was Baja Blast.
Yeah.
You got it? Try it out.
I guess Pepsi.
Okay. So you say that one's Pepsi?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel a lot less confident now.
Okay. All right. Now, come right here. This is the last one. This is the last one for that.
Oh, I thought that Baja Blast was. That one's root beer.
Okay.
That one's root beer.
All right.
Did I say root beer already?
Nope. You're fine.
Okay.
All right. So you said, just to recap.
Can I take this off?
You can sit down. Got your headphones there? Yeah. All right. So we can flip this around a little bit. So obviously you guys at home can see her guesses and everything. The first one, I believe you said, was Coke.
No, I think I said Dr. Pepper the first one.
Okay, you said Dr. Pepper. And then you said Coke.
Yeah, I think so.
Then you said Pepsi for number 3. Then you said Baja Blast. Originally you said you said the other one was Baja Blast. Okay. And then for your last and final one, you guessed root beer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said Dr. Pepper, then Baja Blast.
No, you said Dr. Pepper.
Oh, okay.
Then you said...
No, yeah, okay. Dr. Pepper, Coke, Pepsi.
See, I think you... That's what I'm saying. You gotta remember.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you should have wrote it down.
Yes. All right. So, here we can... Yeah. So, yep. Yeah, that's how you did it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, yes. Sorry. So you said Dr. Pepper, Coke, Pepsi, Baja Blast, and then root beer is what your final answers were.
Okay.
All right.
Why did I think there was more than that? Oh, gosh.
So, for the final reveal, you guessed Pepsi as Coca-Cola and Coke as Pepsi.
God, that's bad.
So you were on point for the first couple.
That's bad.
It got
To mix those two up, though?
a little bit tougher there at the end for you. I was like, uh-oh.
I think it's because we don't normally get the normal ones. We get cherry Pepsi.
I thought that was funny. I was really like, look.
What a one to mix up.
I think it's crazy that you said Coke tasted like Baja Blast. That was the one that you said tasted like Baja Blast. I was like, what? That's why I started laughing.
I don't know why. For the first time, I think we need a palate cleanser.
A palate cleanser? You're ridiculous. It's freaking soda.
The first sip that hit me was definitely tasted like Baja Blast. I guess after the Pepsi, I don't know.
You're fine. I was saying it was just funny.
So I got 2 wrong.
Yeah, so you got 2 wrong. You mixed up Pepsi and Coke.
Wow.
So what I'll do now, even though since I pre-mixed those at the beginning before we started the podcast, I'll put the blindfold on. I'll let you mix it around.
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of go from there on that side of things. Dun, dun, dun.
The blindfold.
All right, 1 second.
Let me get out of this trap here.
For people wondering why we said that you probably want to watch this week's podcast, this is just this part. Everything else will be back to the normal audio.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if Shannon can trick me. I don't know. I'm pretty good. I've had a lot of sodas in my life. I think I can do decent. So have you. You're acting like I'm the only one who drinks soda. Let's see how Shannon gives us this mix. Okay.
I think I like it.
Okay. So you like the mix. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to have to extend our microphones. We want to make sure that people can hear us.
Well, just extend yours.
Okay.
And I'll talk into it. Okay. You got it?
I'm just letting you do your thing.
I was just moving it kind of out of your way so you can
Okay.
get up if you... I don't know which straw you used.
Ah!
Oh, goodness.
All right. The headphones are coming off. But I'm going to raise this up. All right. I'm ready. Are you ready for this, Shannon?
Yeah.
All right. Let's try this out.
Okay, so do you want me to start on your
It's whichever end you want to start on.
Okay, let's just start on your end to make it easier.
Okay. So, right here.
Yep.
All right. I think I know this one. I think that's Pepsi.
Okay.
Right here? Okay. Number 2, Baja Blast.
Okay, number 3 right here.
I think I know this one as well. It's going to be Dr. Pepper for the third one.
Okay.
Oh, you laughed.
Number 4.
Easy, root beer.
Okay.
Am I wrong? Uh-oh. I don't like how Shannon's laughing at this.
Right, and at the end over here.
I think that one's Coke.
Okay.
Okay. Completed.
So you didn't want to change any of your answers.
I like all my answers.
Okay, so I guess you can sit down.
Okay. Okay.
And then we'll go through them.
And you remember my answers and stuff?
Yes, I remember your answers.
Okay. Get this
Okay.
massive fucking microphone back here. All right. One second. Let's see. All right. Take the blindfold off. I can see again.
You can see again.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Okay. Do I keep it facing them?
Here, 1 second.
I turned it.
Yeah, I turned it. 1 second. Keep taking my headphones off. This shows a little bit of a mess starting off. It's a little tough.
Yes. Okay, so for you, you got them all right.
Hey, I'm on point. Let's
you
go.
Remember the clap button? I
Wait.
don't.
Hey, all 5 correct today. Let's get it.
Got them all.
Let's get it.
Very nice. Very nice.
So you went 3 for 5, and I went 5,
remind me.
and I went 5 for 5. Okay.
So upset.
Move the table back. Make it look like we're not far away. Hey,
So upset.
5 for 5. Let us know if you guys think we can go for some weirder sodas.
Yeah, give us some different ideas.
I was telling Shannon what we should probably do as well is we should get like name brand. And then, like, say for like Dr. Pepper, like Dr. Thunder, and like all the like dollar store, and like keep going down the
Mellow Yellow or whatever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's like the not lower brands, but like say like the
RC.
Yeah, like RC Cola, like the save for less prices and stuff like that. I think we should try that out one time too.
I'm down.
Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Your boy went 5 for 5. I don't know what it is about these challenges.
I don't know either.
I've been pretty on point with the challenges.
You are.
I'm on point.
You are.
Thank you.
I think we need to do like different types of chips next. Some of them.
Different type of chip. That would be a hard one, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. Just blindfolded with like, ooh, that would be tough.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Because there's so many different kinds of chips out there. There's like Doritos, there's Sun Chips, there's
Lay's, Fritos.
Ruffles has every fucking flavor under the sun that you could really think of.
Cheetos.
I like it. I like it. Good tries. That was good.
Very nice. Very nice.
We did our thing.
Oh, did you keep the caps? You put them all the way over there.
I did.
Okay.
Do you want to grab them? I think we should remove the drinks from the table so it doesn't cover us.
Yes.
You'll be okay.
Un momento, por favor.
And we're back. But no, definitely let us know about that in the future, y'all. If you guys want us to try different kinds of things, do more different kind of blindfolded foods, I don't know. Just give us some ideas. We're always down to, try to add some new things to the podcast, so keep us updated on that.
Always looking for new ideas.
But we do have some more fun things going on this week as well. I think we have one of our top 3 questions this week.
Oh, okay. Top 3.
I think this will be one that people can fight about in the comments, and I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. This week's top 3 list segment. It's a big one.
It's a big one.
It's going to be top 3 dipping sauces.
Dipping sauce.
And that can go between a couple different people, right? You know, it depends on what kind of food you like. It could be if you're more on the bland or if you're more on the spicy side, you know.
There's such a variety with this. I had a somewhat simple time, but I also was like, oh, well, I want to mention this and this and this.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
And I went a little bit overboard. I had places that I like the specific sauces from.
Okay.
So I got extra with it. So I'm gonna let you go first on this one, ladies first. I'll let you do your thing. Let me know what you think. So, what are your top 3 dipping sauces?
3. So at number 3, I put ranch.
At number 3?
I know. I know.
How dare you? Oh my God.
I know I knew you were gonna have a fit about that one, but
number 3.
Can I also do like ranch slash the jalapeno ranch from Chewy's?
That's fine. Okay. That's not ranch though.
No, I know it was partially ranch.
I'm about to X.
But I also like normal ranch.
I'm about to X that out.
I normally put.
Okay, ranch for number. I can't believe you just said that.
Number 2, I put creamy pepper from Whataburger.
Ooh,
obviously.
That creamy pepper dipping sauce is fire.
It's
okay,
so good. And at my number 1, I kind of struggled with this because it's certain things, but I put mayo.
Okay.
I use it as like a dipping sauce for like most of the things that I eat. Mm-hmm. So I figured why not?
I don't see like mayo not being in. Like mayo's in a lot of dipping sauces already. So
yeah.
I don't like your list.
Well, I also have like an honorable mention. You have to include ketchup in there. Like it's an OG. And then hot sauce if you like the spicy.
That top 3 list made me sad, y'all. I can't believe the way she just listed that.
I know what his number 1 is and where it's from.
We're gonna start doing.
Can I guess your number 1?
No.
Before you say it.
No, let me give you my list. I gotta give my list.
Okay.
We're gonna have to start adding like 1-word replies to the rating or like to the top 3 rating. They do that in other podcasts and I like it.
What do you mean?
So like in
trash.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So there's a podcast a lot of people know about, Busting with the Boys. They'll be like, all right, what is your 1-word reply to that list? Some people would be like, terrible.
Oh goodness.
I like that. All right. Well, that was tough.
Let me know if you like my list or if you agree with any of the spots.
If I hear y'all saying you like her list more than mine this week, I don't understand. I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. I try my best. But my top 3 dipping sauces, top 3 of all time, best ones you guys can find. I'm going to start with number 3, honey mustard.
Okay, I wasn't really expecting that one to be on your list.
I love a good honey mustard with like fries, or like you go to like a sporting event and they give you like those, like the fries are tough, like they're like not the best ones, but that honey mustard sauce kind of just helps save it. It's good stuff. Yeah. Or even like barbecue, like they have like honey mustard sauces and stuff like that for barbecue.
Yeah, that's true. Or you could do like a pretzel in it.
That's true. That's true.
I guess.
My number 2 is hot sauce. I put hot sauce. I dip things into hot sauce all the time. Shannon knows there's always a bottle of Howler Monkey.
I was about to say, is there a favorite though?
Favorite? My personal favorite is Howler Monkey. The first place I ever tried it at was a local place here in Jacksonville called Taco Lou. But
love Taco Lou.
If you go to Publix, if you guys live in a place that has Publix, like, you know, in the South or in like the Carolinas or, you know, throughout a couple other places, if you go to one of the end caps where it has like the Florida section, look for Howler Monkey. There's a black label, which is the OG. The yellow one's my personal favorite, but
they don't have the third one.
There's a red one that's like extra spicy, but I don't see them sell that one there. That one, delicious. I would recommend that. But my number 1. This is why I was so offended.
I know it.
Ranch is number fucking 1, boys and girls. Ranch? What? You put that as number 3? How dare you?
The creamy pepper took priority.
No,
in my opinion,
the freaking ranch from Cheesecake Factory.
I knew you were going to say
Cheesecake Factory ranch is on a different level of deliciousness.
It is,
and that's where I took such offense with your number 3 being ranch. I was like. I was taken back. I really was not expecting this to happen.
I should have prepared you more. I'm sorry, but I knew that was going to be the reaction.
You marry someone, you think you know them.
Hey, at least it was on the list.
You think you know them, and then they come and hit you with that?
At least it was on the list.
That was
like, you can't complain. At least it was on my top 3.
No.
Yeah.
No. Number 3. I can't believe you've
like
done that.
Cheesecake Factory Ranch as well.
And then I do have an honorable mention. Barbecue sauce. Just OG barbecue sauce. I like, from Whataburger, they have like a nice honey barbecue sauce. I like that stuff. That's really good on things. I can dip anything into some good barbecue sauce.
You do.
So just to go back through my list, since we were having a little bit of a conversation in between, I would say honey mustard number 3, hot sauce number 2, howler monkey to be specific if I was going to be to me, ranch from Cheesecake Factory, none of that Hidden Valley dog shit that they do. I don't like that ranch.
Oh, Duke's mayo.
Duke's mayo is the best mayo. Yep. Learned that at Five Guys when we worked there. We'll never forget. That's always the shit. But that's our list for today.
Let us know if you have different top 3s or who you agree with more.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Are you serious right now? You're gonna let someone who said mayo, which is like,
he's so mad. At least it's in the top 3.
Mayo is like the base of ranch and like many other like dipping sauces, anyways. So she just basically took the base. Come on, you guys are gonna put in the comments that she has a better one. Come on.
I literally dip my pizza and everything in mayo. What? I don't understand what that was just about.
So you said number 1, ranch is made with mayo, isn't it? Am I crazy?
I don't think so.
I think mayonnaise is in ranch. Let me look.
I don't know. It's pretty thick compared to ranch.
Well, yeah, there's other things in it.
Well, I know, but like, I don't think it's mayo.
Does ranch have mayo? Yes. Classic ranch dressings typically include mayonnaise as a key ingredient. So you're saying
I took the key ingredient of ranch and had it as my number 1.
But you love mayo so freaking much, but apparently ranch isn't good enough to be.
It's on the top 3. It's right below the creamy pepper, which I'm sure also has mayo in it. Probably ranch as well.
I can't believe this. Like, I'm flustered.
I just cannot. I can't make you happy. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you hear this?
I'm sorry. My list is so horrible.
I can't believe that this struck me. That hurt.
I agree with you. Ranch is good. That's on my top 3.
I hope the Who's come for you in the comments and come and get you on this.
I think the Who's will defend me on this.
I think the Who's are going to be like, Connor, we love you. We know, we feel comfortable with you. We know that you're right.
We love you. We know you, but you're wrong.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think that will happen. Let us know in the fucking comments. Let us know.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. We didn't mean to let our...
He gets aggressive about his ranch. I'm sorry.
This should have been more in therapy, I guess. Like marriage counseling.
Dude, we need that already.
The freaking marriage counselor. She says she likes fucking mayo better than ranch, and I find that to be bullshit. I think she's doing that just to piss me off. I think the counselor would look at me and be like, sir.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to
like we need to have it like a brain scan for you.
I don't know how to respond to that comment you just said, sir.
Okay. Shall we transition to our Would You Rather segment?
I think we saved the Would You Rather for a minute.
Oh, you have something better planned?
Well, we've had some news. Remember, we were looking up some stuff in the news, so we had some other kind of crazy shit going on. I'm sure if you guys follow what's going on over in California right now, or with all the, I guess, I don't even know how to describe it, just all the courts with Diddy.
I think it's New York.
Is it New York where it's being held?
I think so, yeah.
But the whole Diddy trial, the Diddy trial is freaking nuts right now. There's all kinds of people going in, like people, like you can't even have cameras inside the courtroom. It's all like closed off pretty much.
Quick side note about court and like having no cameras. I really love those people who do like the caricatures of people on the stand.
Isn't that interesting?
It's so cool, and like how they can do it so quickly. And
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, no, it's wild. But I believe you did some research. So
I did do a little bit of research, not a lot.
We'll call this segment the Diddy Update.
The Diddy Update.
Diddy Update.
All right. So I just kind of did like bullet points. Mm-hmm. And the first one is the charges that he had. Okay. It was racketeering conspiracy. Okay. I don't really get that exactly. I should have Googled that, I guess. But
I'll look it up. Racketeering.
Racketeering conspiracy. like he was conspiring to racketeer, I guess.
So racketeering conspiracy charges often brought under RICO, racketeering, influenced, and corruption organization involves agreeing to engage in a pattern of illegal activities, typically organized crime, to earn a profit.
Or so they're saying the freak-offs was that, or like the sex trafficking?
Yeah, I mean, the sex trafficking part, okay. I would believe that with everything they had going on.
Well, that's the next charge is sex trafficking. So
that makes sense.
Maybe it's a similar thing.
You have to, well, sex trafficking, that's usually like, you're paying for people.
Well, yeah.
So that's,
and it's illegal. And,
yes.
Yeah. And then the final one is transportation to engage in prostitution.
Ooh.
So it goes along with that as well. With those charges, if he's convicted, he could face up to life in prison. Mm-hmm. He has obviously pled not guilty to these charges. And then kind of just the timeline of how things have kind of went down is jury selection started May 5th, and then the trial started on May 12th. Mm-hmm. May 13th through the 16th was when Cassie Ventura, his ex-girlfriend, they dated for a long time, from 2017 to 2007 to 2018. Mm-hmm. So her testimony was 3 days long, almost.
Damn, testimony was 3 days long?
She started on the 13th, and it ended on the 16th. There was a few more on the 16th, so it didn't take the full day that day, but...
But still, even past a day of testimony is ridiculous.
And honestly, like... So she tests about, obviously, like the freak-offs and then physical abuse, drug use, things like that. And I know she's a musician, and she was under his label for, like, when she got started and everything, and that's how she also got with him.
Yeah. But
I think the key thing I know about her and Diddy is the video of the hotel assault.
I saw that. He like beat the shit out of her in the middle of the hotel. He literally came out in a towel and just like started attacking her.
Yeah. So that was in March of 2016 at the Intercontinental Hotel. I heard news about this, I think like last year when he first got arrested in September. Mm-hmm. But I think she was trying to leave him at that time. He was in the shower or something, hence the towel. But yeah, she was at the elevators. He came out in a towel and basically flung her back on the ground, was like kicking her and beating her. And then I don't know if it was her hoodie or her hair or both, but he like drug her back through the hotel to the room.
Oh, hell no. And the thing, so I heard a part of that story as well, is like, why did that like video only come out recently? Apparently, like, people are kind of like paying, like, people think that like he paid, like, for security camera stuff to be like hidden or whatever it is.
Funny that you say that. He did.
Oh, okay. That was proven?
Yeah, there was a security guard who worked at the hotel. It was like a chief security officer or something, who actually testified as well.
Oh, damn.
And he was given $100,000 to obtain...
$100K?
$100,000 to obtain this assault video and sign, like, a non-disclosure
NDA
declaration saying that it was the only copy. There was not, like... Yeah.
That's wild. $100K?
Yeah, and he testified to it, so...
I wonder if he gets in trouble for that.
Probably. I mean, I don't think he's the chief security officer anymore.
Well, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, like, he kind of aided in covering up a crime, is what I'm saying. So I feel like he probably is going to... Maybe for testifying. For his testimony, they'd probably get him off of that kind of thing. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Or it's $100,000 fine. That would be tough.
My God.
They're like, yeah, so the same money... the same money that he gave you, I want you to give it to us, the government.
Give it to the government.
Please, that'd be great.
Yeah. So, yeah, her testimony, like, there was a lot, obviously, over the years of their relationship, but that was the main thing that I kind of took from her.
Okay.
And then, well, I guess she ties into this next one. You know Kid Cudi, right?
Yeah, the rapper.
Yeah. Apparently, he started dating her at one point when her and Diddy were kind of off. And Diddy broke into his house and set one of his cars on fire.
Oh, that's right. I heard about that because like Kid Cudi came out and said something like he didn't say exactly who did it, but I think he said he was aware.
I'm pretty sure he said it was Diddy.
Did he say it was Diddy?
I mean, he testified at the Diddy trial saying, hey, this, like, May 22nd is when Kid Cudi got on the stand. But
yeah, because I remember when the fire happened, like, that was a big thing. Everybody was talking about that on, like, social media stuff about Kid Cudi's car.
Yeah, maybe when it happened, he didn't say it.
That's what I was saying. I think people were talking about, like, Illuminati and Kid Cudi stepping out of line or some bullshit, you know what I mean?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That'll have to be a whole nother episode. We'll have to do an Illuminati dive.
That'd be fun. Deep dive into Illuminati.
But yeah, so Kid Cudi testified about that.
Okay.
So Diddy was very possessive, you could say.
Well, that's what it sounds like with like all this stuff, and from what I've been hearing about it, it sounds like it's a power thing. Like he basically had power over a lot of people, and when it came to like the freak off stuff, it was for him to kind of be able to blackmail you and be like, hey, I know what you did.
100%.
You do this for me, or like if I say, hey, I need a favor for this person, you fall in line kind of thing.
But I do have a quick note. He also, I think, a big part of these freak-offs for him is he likes to sit in the cuck chair.
Oh, he's a cuck?
That's what I was getting from these stories. Like, from what Cassie Ventura was saying, like, he would set, like, male performers up and stuff and, like, sit and watch them do it.
Oh.
Yeah, and then...
Really? Interesting.
And then there was another girlfriend who actually just recently testified as well on June 6th. She's going by an alias, the name Jane.
As in like Jane Doe.
Yeah, like Jane Doe.
Yeah.
So she testified that he would have hotel nights. I guess they weren't called freak-offs at that time. And again, Diddy liked the cuck chair.
Interesting.
He would have all these other people set up and just watch his partner, I guess.
See, though, that's the thing is, like, there's people out there who are, like, so powerful that they want to get, like, demeaned. You know, like, there's the guys out there who, like, the dominatrixes and, like, want their balls stepped on and, like, kicked in high heels kind of thing.
Right.
I will never understand that personally. You know, obviously it's fucked up what Diddy did, but, like, you know, what people do in their own time is their own time unless you're, like, doing something very wrong as we're seeing now. But yeah, no, I can't understand that. It's just not my personal thing. I would feel like very weird about that. And like, how do you go like look at your wife and like, you know, over dinner, it's like, ha, like, you know what I mean? After just all that happened.
I don't know if he was having romantic dinners like that, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't like after that's done, you can't like just take your girl to like freaking Cheesecake Factory and
you're
go
never gonna have a normal relationship.
No, that shit would be weird as fuck. No.
Funny enough though, with her, so he would have these hotel nights kind of close together so she wouldn't have time to really recover. So she got a lot of UTIs and like yeast infections and stuff.
Okay. That sucks.
He still pays her rent.
Yeah.
Like, he basically was like, she loved him and like was giving him all her love and everything, and like eventually kind of was seeing that he's not reciprocating it. So she asked for something, and I guess he was giving her like $10K or something. I don't know, and like paying her rent. Yeah, and then even when she's testifying, like he's still paying it. Like there's probably still like some kind of thing going on.
It's probably not even a decision. They probably just have paperwork written up in some way, shape, or form that like
maybe
that's what I'm guessing is some kind of contractual BS.
Yeah, but I know that like obviously that's still gross.
No, that's a scary situation, fam. And I feel like a lot more stuff keeps coming out about this. You know, not even just with them. Like this is like another. Like there's the Epstein list, right? Like that still hasn't come out. There's this now. I just feel like that whole Hollywood scene is just dangerous.
Oh yeah,
you know, like when it comes,
it's gotten a lot more dangerous. I think
when it comes to these people getting like billions of dollars, millions of dollars, or people who can say, "Hey, yeah, we're going to greenlight this movie. This movie's good to go," and all that. It's just like I don't know.
Record label, like.
The record label is
when it can come out, what can come out,
or if it comes out at all, they can just shelf it. Yeah. They can just like I've heard that happen 1,000 times with different artists.
That was also like a thing with Diddy is like his artist like he would basically say, "Oh well, if you don't do this, I'm going to not release your songs."
Yeah, and that's a huge thing for these guys who when you get signed to a record label, they give you a bunch of money up front, and you have to pay that back over time with like your record sales and all that. So say someone gives you $10 million record label, right? So you just got $10 million as a loan that probably has some kind of crazy ass interest on top of it.
Cannot imagine it.
And say if you're one of those one hit wonder guys, You know, there's a lot of bands, there's a lot of musicians out there, rappers, country
Hopefully
singers.
They at least break even.
Yeah, if that, you know, it's dangerous. I feel like a lot more people now in the day of like social media and stuff, they're not doing the record label thing. They're getting like their fame off of social media, which is cool. Like, you know, like off TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. There's a lot of people who I follow on social media that are just independent artists that I've liked. And same with you. What's the rocker, white-haired dude with all the tattoos? You listen to some of his music.
I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. I think you're talking about
Fix. Yeah.
Phix.
Him. Dax is another one. The dude who like talks about getting sober and all that stuff. He's done really good. There's a guy. Another one's like HONSTAV, a Hone Stav or something like that. I like his song.
That one.
Yeah, there's like it's cool seeing guys who are making it just from that, and they're making like able to go do tours based off what they do on social media.
Well, even Connor Price, I think, kind of started getting his ground there.
Yeah.
Like he's big now, but I started seeing him first on like Facebook Reels.
I remember seeing him during like COVID, you know. Yeah. And then he has who's the other dude that he used to do music with?
His buddy.
And he does the podcast where they do like the lists where they like rate things. You know what I'm talking about? The guy with the beard and the glasses. He makes good music as well.
I'll let you know in a second. Hold on.
But no, like just back to what I was saying when it came to like the social media stuff. I think it's cool that people can independently.
Nick D.
Yeah, Nick D.
NIC.
Yes, that's right. It's cool to see people who can independently make their way up. You know, even like what we do, like with podcasting and stuff. You know, it's a slow drip, but over time things kind of pick up momentum. You start doing it more and more, and it's cool that you know you can start building your own platform from years of doing this stuff. Another like couple creators we've been watching a lot of lately is Sam and Colby. We've been really liking their stuff. They have the ghost hunting stuff.
Yeah, those are fun on YouTube.
I like the vibe. I think it's a fun thing. You know,
we've been throwing them on the TV when we're making dinner, like eating dinner and stuff, and just the Conjuring House Part 6.
I think it's cool. Sam and Colby, if you ever want to come on the podcast, we would love to talk to you guys. But like, you know, I used to grow up watching those like ghost hunting shows and all that stuff back in the day. And it's cool to see like a kind of more like refreshed style where it's not dark and serious the whole time. Like it's them fucking around for a good part of it as well, which, you know, I feel like would be like me and you if we were in like a creepy place. We'd be like, oh, like start scaring each other.
Oh, that would be bad. That would be really bad.
It would be. It'd be tough out there.
But yeah, I think their content is very balanced of fun and playful, and as well as like serious, like, oh my gosh, that just happened kind of thing.
They have some freaky girls on that show though. You know, a couple of the girls like, oh, I want to fuck a ghost. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Who are these sluts on here right now? What are we dealing with?
Yeah, those are kind of weird, but I don't know if it's just for the content.
It probably is.
Just they obviously make kinds of jokes like that, but not really towards the ghosts.
I was watching an interview with them, and it was basically like what people were saying in the internet about them, like asking questions. And they were like, one person said they're like, it looks like they kiss every 2 days or like bi-weekly, so like twice a week or every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And the Sam guys is like, one of the answers is correct. You can be the guess on which one it is.
Bi-weekly.
Yeah, he's like bi-weekly as in twice a week.
Yeah, that's my guess.
But no, I like the vibes. I think it's cool like watching creators. We're now in the age now where creators have started and have like gotten bigger over time.
Yeah.
Because they've been doing their YouTube channel for like 10 years and a couple other like bigger YouTube channels like Bob Does Sports. You know, I'm a big fan of them. They've been doing it for like 10 years, and it's cool to see like progressions of people who start real small, gain a little bit of traction, keep moving up with it, and are like successful now. It gives me hope, at least.
And then there's also the ones like the people that started 10 years ago and went into different avenues, like what are those? Jake Paul and
Logan Paul and all them. Yeah, they've gone all over the things.
Yeah, so they started in YouTube, but I don't think they're still doing YouTube.
Yeah,
Maybe they do like podcasts. I don't know.
No, they still do. Do
they?
Oh, 100% they do.
Well, I don't see them as much. It's more so when they're doing like a boxing match or something.
So when it comes to like Logan Paul, Logan Paul, he's the owner of that Prime drink company, part owner of that.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know he's part owner of Prime?
I did not.
Oh yeah, so like that's his like baby right there. So like he like has been working on that. He got that sponsored with UFC. That's an official sports drink of UFC now through like with Dana White.
Wow.
He has one of the bigger podcasts in the world called Impulsive that he does with a guy named Mike Malak.
Okay.
But they sit down with like, super huge stars, and obviously it's still boxing thing. And then his brother is still does social media, but is like a professional boxer. And like he was the one who fought Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I thought that was such a bullshit fight.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah. But another big thing that's been going on, have you been seeing Elon and Trump are having some issues, some marital issues as well?
I haven't seen a lot about it, but I was scrolling, obviously, my videos the other day, and I saw this song come on.
A song?
A song. And it was called My Billionaire Daddies Are Fighting.
Oh, no.
And it was just a song about them being upset, going back and forth and them fighting and what's going to happen. Oh, you said this.
Not the billionaire daddies. We can't let the billionaire daddies fight.
Yeah, and that's also the song where I learned that Elon put Trump on Epstein's list. Right?
No.
Or was it something?
No, so there was a tweet. So I did some research on this because I was interested. I heard about it, but I hadn't really done a dive into it. Yeah. And this is a very, I took about 30 minutes, was reading some things from both sides of the fence, the blue side, red side. Because, one side will say, oh, it's nothing. The other side, it's like, oh, it's the end of the world kind of thing. Yeah. So I was sitting there reading about it. So from my notes, I read basically what Elon's mad about is there's like a new Trump's calling it the big beautiful deal. And I think it has something to do with like tax spending or how the government spending is going to do. And apparently if this does go through, it's going to put the United States another $2 trillion in debt.
Oh, I think I heard he's trying to put us in a recession or something.
It's something to do with the recession. Obviously, I'm not an economist. I think
I saw something.
Very basic reading on what I read about this, but apparently that's gonna that will affect Elon's stuff and a lot of other corporations in the United States. So apparently Elon's pretty pissed off about that. And then Elon fired off a couple tweets. The owner of Twitter fired off a couple tweets, and apparently on one of his tweets that was later redacted or taken off of Twitter, he said the reason why the Epstein files haven't come out yet is because Trump is on that list. I was like, oh shit! I was like, the owner of Twitter, who has been working with politics and all that stuff for these past probably 5-6 months now, have been maybe seen some stuff or met the right people where he knows a little bit more. But yeah, he said that and later deleted it.
Wow.
That's tough.
So, I mean, that was part of the song, though, saying Elon said that. That's crazy. I don't know what, that's...
Obviously, how would Elon know?
Isn't he the chief commander of something?
He was basically the Doge thing, and what he was doing was helping clean up unnecessary governmental spending. So paying people $500,000 for a small cause that's really not doing anything, Yeah, the Flag Day committee where we have to make sure we make all the flags for Flag Day. Let's give them $500 billion for all that. And it's no. Obviously,
I gotcha.
I don't know exactly all that goes on. I think also Elon is a person, even though he is a very smart person, he does talk a lot on the internet, watches a lot of stuff on the internet. He's tweeting, retweeting stuff all day long. So he may have just gotten a little too into it. I can understand being pissed off, but that is a big allegation to put out there without, any proof, I guess is what I would say.
Out of anger.
Yeah, if he had proof and was able to post proof on it, that would be different. But I also think people have been asking about the Epstein list and why it hasn't gotten put out yet. I think there are so many politicians on both sides that are on that fucking list that it would kill all of them to even put it out there.
Yeah, I don't think there's many. I mean, I'm sure there were even people who were invited and didn't want they're not part of that scene. But I think there are a few slim who hadn't maybe been part or had some kind of knowledge.
That's what I'm saying. I feel kind of just what we were talking about the Diddy case. I feel it's all a power thing,
Yeah, I think that's a little bigger. But
well, we don't know how extensive the Diddy thing is, but when it comes to international slave or sex slave trading, yes, Epstein's top of that list.
Yeah,
he was getting fucking children over there and adults being gross and doing terrible.
It was a whole freaking island, not just a hotel freak off,
Well, yeah, but it wasn't just hotel. Where Diddy had his house, you know what I mean? Where hundreds to thousands of people could be in there doing stuff, and big execs and all that. So no, it's freaky. I feel we live in a freaky world. I was talking to we went golfing. I went golfing today with Nolan, and we were talking about it's just like it's a weird world where we live in. I also feel like AI is getting a little too good now too. I've been seeing like with the new updates of all the AI systems now, where there's the one I've seen that's creeps me out the most is it's like a Yeti. There's a Yeti doing like a nature video. Like he's walking with basically it looks like he has like a GoPro on the end of a stick. And he's like walking with his dog. He's like, guys, I'm out of my zens. I don't know if I'm going to survive, but it looks really clear. His mouth is moving and like the words are matching with his like lips. And he's like changing, like he's spinning around, changing scenery. And this is all AI. It's not a person walking through the woods or anything like that.
So many of these AI videos.
I've seen ones now where things will like change and morph in there. And I think that is the creepiest shit I've ever seen. Like it'll be like a dog like running, and then it'll like morph into a human, but a hairy human. I'm like, oh hell no.
Isn't that kind of like what these new like America's Got Talent and stuff? They have all these new like electronic type shows. It's not like a person on stage. It's like these things shifting into different things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it's AI. I don't know.
Are you talking about?
It looks real, like it's like a holographic figure type, and it'll spin, and then like it'll change into a different thing.
I don't know. That could be AI. I just don't know exactly what you're talking about.
I just see on my Facebook reels.
Well, I've seen.
I just see the like America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent, and it's like these AI things. It's like not. There's no one really on stage.
Yeah, I've also seen stuff now where like the Sphere. You know what I'm talking about in like Las Vegas. A lot of people are doing shows there, and apparently it's like a crazy experience to see all the like digital display that's going on. Like during each song, a different backdrop or a different world is like set up and stuff.
And it's like 3D type.
Yeah, like you're literally looking from like you look all the way across, and there's like no break in the screen. I feel like that's pretty wild to see. Yeah. We're getting into weird times though. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get into spots now where we're like, is that AI? Is it not AI?
Everything's gonna be questioned.
Hey?
Everything is gonna have to be questioned.
And speaking of questioning, let's bring up the would you rather questions.
Okay. Would you like to go first, or you want me to?
How confident are you in your would you rather this week?
It's an okay one.
Oh, you weren't able to find a good one?
Well, it's been on my list for a while, and I kind of like it, but it's like it's one that I'm kind of like.
I have two good ones, so this one will be the first one for you. I think will be kind of hard. Would you rather never age or never have to sleep to function?
So I still age if I'm never sleeping.
Yeah, so if you're never sleeping, you still age, but you don't have to sleep
to function,
to live. Like, you know how we have to biologically go to sleep?
Yeah.
So, which would you prefer?
I think I would probably say I would rather not have to sleep to function, because if I never age, it's just going to be everyone around me aging. And I know we've had this talk before, but it's like, I don't want to just, people are going to get older and they'll be like, oh, let's go do this. It's like, oh, you're old and can't. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
I'm surprised.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Is it like, are you immortal? Like, you're never aging?
I guess if you're never aging, or I guess really more the question is like, you just never age, but you still, like, your body, physical appearance never ages. So say you're 65, you still look like you're 20 or something like that, right?
Oh, okay.
But you still, like, say you get to 95 or 100, you still die. It's just you're not aged. Your skin, your body, all that kind of stuff.
I think I would still choose. I'd rather not have to sleep to function, because I'm always tired.
That's the thing I find crazy, because you love to sleep.
Yeah, because I'm always tired. But if I don't need it to function, I wouldn't probably get tired.
That's true. That's true.
And I could get so much more done.
Because what's weird is like we're one of the only animals that sleeps for as long as we do.
Yeah.
Because like fish, like sharks, they don't sleep. They have to keep moving to breathe.
Whales sleep for like 15 minutes.
Yes.
And they keep one eye open.
But they have to come up for air every so often because they don't have gills.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah. Whales have lungs, right?
So.
Because they have the blow.
Well, yeah, because I saw a video about sperm whales earlier, but they can hold their breath for up to 2 hours if need be, but they do have to come up for air.
That is pretty wild. Yeah. 2 hours?
Yeah.
I guess they're so big, they have a lot of oxygen that they can suck in.
Yeah. But that's also kind of why they only sleep for like 15 minutes and then, get some air.
All right. I got a second good one for you. This one I feel like maybe a little bit more.
What would you choose?
I would probably choose the no sleeping thing as well, because I feel like you would be a lot more. You have so many more hours in the day to do things.
Productive.
Yeah, you could be more productive. Like the first 12 hours of your day, you could get shit done. The last 12 hours of your day, you're kind of just chilling.
Or even like at nighttime when everyone else is sleeping, you could go and like work out because you don't need to talk to people during that time. Mm-hmm. So like you could, have a healthy lifestyle, and then during the daytime, do your job, whatever.
Well, I'm kind of already that way anyways. I stay up late. If I don't have to work the next day, I'll stay up as late, really.
Well, yeah, I stay up late right now, but I can't to function if I need to get up and do something the next day.
I understand.
Okay.
Would you rather live in a world with no crime or no privacy?
No crime.
Okay.
Because I would have my privacy and the world would be better.
So no crime. Okay. There's nothing wrong.
I think did I misunderstand the question?
So in a world with no crime or no privacy. So if there's no crime in the world, you still have your privacy, right? Wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. I don't know if you wrote that down right.
Would you rather live in a world with no privacy or no crime?
Would you rather live in a world with...
So if you have no crime... Wait, did I write that weird? Am I wild? I don't think I'm crazy. Let me look this up.
I thought it sounded a little weird because like that's an obvious to me. I have my privacy and there's no crime.
So you would have your privacy. So if you have your privacy, there would be crime. If you don't have your privacy, there's no crime.
So basically, it's no privacy or no crime, but you also don't have privacy.
Okay.
Or you have privacy, but
no crime.
You're gonna have crime.
You're gonna have crime. Yeah.
You just wrote it wrong.
Am I wild? I guess I am crazy.
I don't know. I think it maybe it was.
I may have wrote it weird.
I don't know.
Would you have privacy with no crime, or
so basically live in the world that it is today, or have everyone get along, no crime.
Yeah.
And no privacy.
No privacy would be tough.
Yeah, like do I get to like use the bathroom? Is that considered privacy?
That is privacy. If you're using the bathroom by yourself, imagine there's like no door.
I think I would stick with how things are and have my privacy because I don't
be okay with crime.
Seeing that, I mean,
don't need everybody seeing that.
Maybe it's just nothing would change of how the world is today, right?
I guess that's true. We don't have privacy, and we still have crime.
We have privacy.
Not on like our phones and shit.
I guess,
know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Big government on the phone.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have my privacy.
Yeah, I say privacy as well.
Okay.
Crime, we can handle crime.
Okay.
Pew pew.
So, my would you rather?
What is your would you rather, my dear?
I'm going to go with, would you rather be covered in fur?
Okay.
Or covered in scales?
I guess.
And it's not feathers, so it's not like a bird. It's fur.
Yeah, fur's tough. He's gonna be hot. I'm already a hot dude, and I'm freaking barely even that like hairy. You know what I mean?
You got to keep clean.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything could get sticky.
But scales are gonna be looking kind of weird though too. You know, what I mean, you imagine my big ass walking around with snake scales on my body.
You'd basically be bald, right?
I would be. I wouldn't have any hair, so that'd be a tough look. I don't think I have the right head to be bald. I probably have like all kinds of like concaves and shit in it. I would say the scales. I think the scales would be the move. Because I feel like, at least with the scales, you could still get cool, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a breeze and stuff.
There's a breeze, so it's like more just on your skin. You can kind of deal with it. Most like animals that live in hot places, like we live in Florida, they usually, like lizards and shit, they all survive outside. Snakes live outside in the extreme heat. They live in the deserts of places as well.
That is true.
Where I feel like if I was furry, I would probably have a heat stroke every 10 seconds. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah, probably.
With fur? Yeah, I'm already warm.
maybe we would be like animals where we still sweat through our paws and stuff so we can still get cool.
But that's not a lot. But you got to think, us as humans, we get so much hotter. That's why we have like sweat glands all over our bodies.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so
a lot.
That would be my thought process.
Okay.
So I think the scales, personally. What do you think?
I think I would agree with you in the scales. Like, I think it would be amazing to be covered in fur and just be like fuzzy and warm.
We don't live in Ohio.
But we don't live in Ohio, so I think scales would be better.
Scales?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, like I was mentioning, you don't have to deal with like food getting stuck or like it's sticky or you
get clean easier kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
Scales, you can just probably rinse and everything falls right off.
I like that. I think that's a good truth. I like it. I like it.
Okay. Let us know what you think.
Yeah. Put in the comments, which would you guys rather? You know, and if I said that question wrong about the
help us figure that one out.
Yeah, like I feel like it's simple, but we're both having a hard time, you know, or maybe it's just me having a hard time. It's very clearly a thing. Also, let us know if you would rather never age or never have to sleep. I think that's a good one because it depends. Some people are more into the beauty side of things. Other people are more in like, you know, I actually love sleeping, like just shutting your brain off for 8 hours.
Sleeping, but
you know, there's a couple options. Yeah. Also, let us know about the top 3. And I swear to God, if you guys are saying Shannon's is better, I'm fighting.
And if we miss something on our top 3, let us know what it is.
We'll have to fly someone out and do a rough and rowdy because they're fucking wrong. I swear that I can't believe you put mayo as number 1 and ranch as number 3. I will never.
I knew ranch was going to be your number 1, but I didn't know you were going to get this defensive.
I can't believe you
It's on my top 3.
You disrespected ranch like that.
I did not disrespect it.
And you put hot sauce.
It's not even in our freaking fridge. We have mayo, ketchup, hot sauce, all the other things, but we don't have ranch in our fridge.
Yeah, because I don't buy.
How are you going to say it's the best freaking dipping sauce and we don't even have it?
Because I don't buy that bottled Hidden Valley bullshit.
You can go buy it from Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, and every time we go out to eat, what do I get a side of? Or anytime we go and get fast food, what do I get a side of? Fucking ranch, my dear.
I think
always.
Restaurant ranch is just better. Like, it's not ranch, it's just restaurant ranch.
Cheesecake Factory has the best ranch. Shannon's wrong. Ranch is not number 3. I swear, when I post these clips this week, I'm going to freak out.
I did not realize this is going to be such a thing, my people.
Hot button issue. Next time we have a guest on here, I'm going to ask them the same question. Yeah. Top 3 dipping sauces.
Top 3 dipping sauces.
And if they put ranch at number 3.
What if they don't even put it on?
I'm going to give them shit just like I'm giving you shit. Even if it's the people I've never met before. I'm like, you're fucking wrong.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Anyways,
anywho,
put it in the comments. Let us know what you guys think about our top 3. If you guys have any would you rather questions, you want to send those our way as well. Please make sure you guys leave a comment, DM us, put it on the Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all the normal spots that you guys see us on. Give us a follow on all those pages as well. It's gonna be at Who Are You Pod from everything from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all those normal spots. The YouTube channel is gonna be Who Are You Podcast. You guys can find all of our video content on there. And finally, if you guys feel like you'd be a good piece to our show, you guys feel like you have a story that needs to be told, or you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, an athlete, an artist, you know, a whole mix of things. We're always interested in new people, so make sure you guys shoot us a DM, shoot us an email, whoareyoupod@yahoo.com, and maybe we'll have you guys on a future episode. As I say every single week, y'all, thank you so much for checking us out. Thank you for sitting down this week, love.
Always a pleasure.
Always a good time, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.